So what is the US's end game here, do you think then? Are they trying to deter Iran or they're trying to force it into strategic retreat? What do you think would the end game realistically look like?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the end game is what the goals that were set, which is a non-nuclear Iran and a Strait of Hormuz that is free from influence of Iran. It's freedom of navigation, like it should be, and that matters to the world. Of course, all war is a form has a form of attrition. All war has a form of asymmetry in it. None of this is new. I think the ending of this operation is when the Islamic regime remaining leaders of the regime that are remaining are convinced that they can't continue their current behavior. This isn't a regime change war for the United States. It's a regime change behavior. And we all want Iran. And I know India relies on the travel of Indians to Iran for religious reasons. We all want Iran and the Islamic regime to plug into the international system and have a behavior expected of all nations of the world. You're not going to have a nuclear weapon. You're not going to continue your cross-border terrorism, your proxy warfare around the Middle East. The end game is a negotiation table, but it isn't a negotiation table where Iran gets things that it wants. I mean, a negotiation like this is where your power casts a shadow over the other side to where they agree to change their behavior in the pursuit of nuclear weapons, the pursuit of a ballistic missile shield, and the proxy terrorism and what you're doing in the Strait. Is that possible? Now that's a question of what the United States is willing to risk, because all war involves risk to the global market, to the cost of the gas pumps of American citizens. Even Clausewitz, the greatest theory of war, said that in war everything is simple, but even the simple is complicated. So there is no simple answers to what this will look like in the end. If it ends, though, I will say this, that at this point it's about American capability, deterrence capability. If this ends with the Islamic regime still having a nuclear weapons program or still having any control over the Strait of Hormuz, that is a significant blow to American capability, which is the only superpower and many of the global norms like freedom of navigation rely on.